Hey, Milo, where on earth are you and why are you not at work? You just disappeared without saying a word.
Good afternoon, Daisy.
Don't give me that calm tone. What about the documents I asked you to prepare? Are they done? You really are hopeless sometimes. So slow.
I'm sorry, but what documents are you referring to?
Don't play dumb with me. I left them on your desk this morning, didn't I? There was a sticky note on top that clearly said, finish by noon today. But you've been missing since the start of the day. You're not even in sales. There's no reason for you to be out of the office. Where the hell are you goofing off?
I'm actually on approved leave today.
What?
I submitted my vacation request in advance, and I got your stamp of approval on the paperwork. I also marked my leave on the department's shared schedule board.
Then go ahead and cancel it and come back to the office right now.
Excuse me?
Seriously, you're going to make us miss the afternoon meeting. Get moving already.
I'm sorry, but I can't come in.
And why not?
Because I'm currently at my family's home in Wisconsin.
What?
The leave I requested was specifically to attend my grandfather's 3rd death anniversary. That's why I traveled back here.
So you'll be back tomorrow, right?
No, not quite. It's a long drive from Wisconsin, and I won't be able to make it back today and still be in shape for work tomorrow. That's why I applied for 2 full days off, today and tomorrow.
You mean you're not coming in tomorrow either?
I believe I explained all of this when I submitted the request. You reviewed it, didn't you? You stamped it yourself. You confirmed the dates.
That's not the point.
I apologize, but I need to drive soon. It's getting late and I have a long road ahead.
Wait.
I really have to go now. I'll talk to you when I'm back.
Hold on a second. What about the work I gave you? You were supposed to finish that report that's due tomorrow. Milo! Milo, do you have a minute?
Good afternoon, Daisy. What can I help you with?
I just uploaded the files for the task I want you to handle tomorrow. It's in the cloud. You can access it anytime.
What?
Our department's work can all be done remotely, can't it? As long as you've got a laptop, there's no reason you can't chip away at it during your free time. So get it done. Just ping me once you've started.
Actually, I didn't bring my laptop with me.
Excuse me?
That's kind of the point, isn't it? I'm on vacation. And while I'm off, the manager agreed to temporarily take over my workload.
What? The manager?
Yes, if you want to assign me work while I'm on leave, you'll need to discuss it with the section chief first. When I return, he'll be handing over anything that needs my attention.
But, I mean...
Also, Daisy...
What now?
I think it's time you stop dumping your own responsibilities onto your subordinates.
Excuse me?
Do you really think I haven't noticed? You've been pushing off the work you were assigned by the manager and even the department head. And then once the rest of us get it done, you present it like it was your own, like you handled it all by yourself.
So what if I did?
You can pretend all you want, but eventually the truth gets out. That kind of thing doesn't stay hidden forever.
You've got a lot of nerve.
I didn't want to have to say it this way, but Carter, who's been stuck handling most of the work you offload, is staying late nearly every night to finish things he was never supposed to be handling in the first place. And Seth, he's only been here 5 months, still new, but you shoved a task on him that no newcomer should have been forced to take on. He looked completely overwhelmed. He came to me nearly in tears asking for help. I stepped in because it was too much for him. So please, I'm asking you to reevaluate the way you've been treating your role and your team.
Who do you think you are? You don't even have a title and you're talking like you're my superior.
You can think whatever you want about me. This isn't personal, it's about the work. And the way things are right now, the imbalance in responsibilities is hurting team performance. That's why I said something.
If you're my subordinate, then it's your duty to do the work I give you.
Carter and Seth and I, We're not your personal assistants. We work under the same team, but we all answer to the section chief and the department head too, not just you.
Hold on.
And like I said earlier, if there's a task that really needs handling by tomorrow, please speak with the section chief. Now, if you'll excuse me, my father's calling. We're in the middle of a family matter.
Don't you dare walk away from me. You think you can just defy your superior like that? Milo!
Milo, sorry to bother you while you're on vacation. Do you have a moment? Oh, Stephen, good morning. Good morning. Is something wrong? Did something happen at work? No, nothing work-related. It's, something else entirely. Oh, all right. What's going on? I was wondering if you could take a look at my daughter's computer. Ah, do you mean the custom PC I helped you build a while back? That's the one. She's been using it more heavily lately. Apparently, she installed a drawing program and a video editing app. But ever since then, she says the computer's been running really slow. It's getting frustrating for her. Ah, I see. It sounds like the software is too heavy for the current specs. Maybe the memory or processing power aren't keeping up. Yeah, that's what I figured. Do you think there's anything you can do? Maybe some upgrades or tweaks? Well, I can't say anything definite without checking it out properly, but it doesn't sound like anything too serious. I'm fairly confident we can get it running better. That's a relief. I told her if anyone could help, it'd be you. I'll do my best. When would you like me to take a look? Is it all right if I bring it to the office tomorrow? I'll have her pack it up and I'll drop it off before lunch. Yes, that works perfectly. I'll be back at work the day after tomorrow, but I can swing by and pick it up if needed, or check it on my off hours if you're in a rush. No, there's no major rush. She's just frustrated because she's been really into her digital art and was trying out some editing for a school project. She got all excited and then hit a wall when everything started lagging. I hate seeing her discouraged. That's understandable. Sometimes these creative tools demand a lot from the system, especially the newer versions. But I'll take a look and see if we can either optimize what she has or maybe recommend a reasonable upgrade. You're a lifesaver. I appreciate it, Milo. Of course. Happy to help. It's kind of funny, you know. You built that thing from scratch and it's held up great so far, but leave it to kids to push it to its limits within a year. Yeah, that sounds about right. They get curious, start creating, and next thing you know, they're rendering full-blown videos on mid-tier hardware. Exactly. And of course, she didn't tell me any of this until it was borderline unusable. Classic. I'll take care of it. Just have her back up anything important, just in case. Will do. I'll tell her to copy anything essential to her cloud drive before I bring it in. Great. I'll message you once I've taken a look under the hood. Thanks again, Milo, and sorry again for bugging you during your time off. No worries at all. It's a nice change of pace from the usual work stuff. I owe you one. You've helped me plenty. Happy to return the favor. All right then, see you tomorrow. See ya.
Milo, you really messed up this time, didn't you?
Good morning, Daisy. What exactly did I mess up?
I just got to the office a few minutes ago, and I was shocked, let me tell you. Your computer, it's completely soaked in Coke. Sticky, fizzy disaster.
Excuse me? My computer?
Don't tell me. Did you forget a bottle of soda on your desk before you left yesterday? Maybe it tipped over. I don't know what happened, but that machine, never seen it before, mind you, looks expensive. But since it's here at the office, I figured it must be company property, right? That's when I thought, oh no, maybe it's got all the meeting data saved on it, and now it's totally fried. How do you plan to explain that, huh? What a mess. Honestly, wow, you really did it this time.
Just to clarify, are you talking about a silver and black desktop computer?
Yeah, that's the one. Big thing sitting right there in the middle of your desk, or What's left of it.
Right. That's not my computer.
What?
And for the record, I had it carefully wrapped in protective plastic to make sure no one tampered with it or spilled anything on it. So unless someone deliberately unwrapped it...
Wait, hold on.
Also, may I ask, why are you at the office today?
Huh? Because I came to work. Why else?
Daisy, starting today, the entire company is on remote work. That includes our department. It was in the announcement last week.
It starts today?
Yes. Only a few folks from the coding sales team are scheduled to drop by later this afternoon, and the president himself said he'd be swinging by briefly.
I thought that was from tomorrow.
Nope, starting today. Also, everyone in our department is issued laptops, not desktops, so that machine on the desk isn't company issued. And considering it was clearly wrapped in protective covering, didn't it occur to you that maybe, just maybe, it wasn't yours to mess with?
Well, I mean, it was sitting on your desk, so...
Sure, I get that much, but how do you explain the wrapping being torn off? How do you explain the fact that it's now drenched in Coke?
I mean, it was just already soaked when I saw it.
Before you go any further, let me clarify something. That computer belongs to someone else, and I left it there on purpose.
Wait, what? Whose is it?
It's the president's daughter's computer.
What?
Yes, she's been using a custom PC that I built for her a while back. The president asked me to upgrade the memory this week. I finished the upgrade yesterday, but since he was out of the office all day and I'd be working remotely starting today, I left it on my desk so he could pick it up when he stops by.
Wait. Why the hell is the president's daughter's PC sitting on your desk?
Because he asked me to build it. It's a custom rig. I'm pretty good with hardware, and this isn't the first time I've helped out. I wrapped it carefully after I finished the work so nothing would happen to it. The president and I agreed that he'd collect it himself this morning.
I never even saw it during working hours yesterday.
That's because I kept it locked in my storage locker. I only brought it out and placed it on my desk right before I left. You probably didn't see it because you clocked out the moment the end of day chime rang. But several of our co-workers stayed late. They saw me bring the PC out and even came over to ask about it. I told them whose it was.
Wait, so I'm the only one who didn't know?
Yes, apparently so.
Are you saying you think it was me who spilled the Coke?
Yes.
Excuse me? That's ridiculous. For all you know, someone else could have come in last night. An intruder. Ever consider that?
Sure, except that the president himself already checked the security camera footage.
What? The president?
Yes! While we've been having this little chat, I got in touch with him, told him what happened. He was already commuting to the office, so he pulled the security footage remotely.
And...
According to him, there's clear footage showing you, Daisy, walking straight up to my desk, ripping off the wrapping from the computer, and pouring a bottle of Coke right on top of it.
That's absurd. That can't be true.
I'm afraid it is. And you know the president, he's extremely protective of his daughter.
So, what now?
Well, judging by the time, I'd say he'll be arriving any minute now. You might want to prepare yourself. After that incident, Daisy never responded again. Not a single message, no apology, no attempt to explain, nothing. And honestly, I wasn't surprised in the slightest, because the real storm came right after. Our company president completely lost it when he found out. You see, the laptop that Daisy had destroyed wasn't just any company-issued device. It belonged to the president's daughter, who'd been using it for her university thesis and some startup project work. There were months' worth of documents, research files, and sensitive data on that machine. Daisy had taken it home under the pretense of installing some optional optimization software to make it run faster, something no one asked her to do in the first place. Fortunately, I had taken the liberty of backing up all the data to a shared drive the week before. That backup was the only reason we didn't lose everything. But what really sealed Daisy's fate was what she did next. For some baffling reason, after accidentally spilling an entire bottle of Coke over the laptop, she tried to turn it on. Not just once, but multiple times. The internal circuitry was fried, the motherboard was gone, and the battery short-circuited so badly it bloated the casing. It was total and irreversible damage. In the emergency meeting that followed, the president was calm, at least outwardly, but his eyes were cold. He laid out the terms directly. Daisy would be responsible for purchasing a replacement laptop of the exact same specifications fully out of her own pocket. No exceptions. And not just any laptop. His daughter had customized the original with high-end components suitable for video editing, coding, and design software. Basically, we were talking about a professional-grade machine. I was brought in again to source the parts and rebuild the custom unit. When I submitted the estimated cost, it came out to $3,500, including parts, accessories, and the time it would take to assemble and install everything. The president looked it over, nodded once, and added an extra fee to compensate me for the inconvenience. It was generous, honestly. To be fair, the cost wasn't unbearable. Daisy could have covered it with some savings, maybe a short-term loan. But I think that's when everything started to unravel for her. After the financial hit, her work performance plummeted. She started pushing off her responsibilities onto others, missing deadlines, and avoiding team meetings. Every small mistake she made was met with cold stares and whispers behind her back. The atmosphere around her grew suffocating. No one trusted her, and frankly, no one wanted to work with her anymore. She tried to keep up appearances at first, acting like nothing was wrong, but the guilt, the pressure, and the isolation must have caught up with her. It wasn't long before she handed in a resignation letter, claiming she wanted to pursue other opportunities. No one believed that for a second. And just like that, she was gone, packed up her desk on a Friday evening and slipped out without a word. Word later got around that she'd moved back in with her parents. She's not working, not studying, not even looking for a job. From what I hear, she rarely leaves the house, spending most of her time sleeping, browsing the internet, or watching TV. A full-blown recluse.
Jamie! Oh my gosh, it's been forever. Got a sec?
Oh, hey, Carly. Yeah, it's been a while.
Still as low energy as ever, I see.
That's just how I am, I guess.
See, that's why you're still single. You really need to be more outgoing, like me. Ever heard of social skills? Just saying.
Did you message me for a reason?
Huh?
I mean, we haven't spoken since high school, not even once, so I figured this sudden message meant you needed something?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. So, listen, I borrowed that empty lot next to your house.
Wait, what?
You know, the one next to your family's place, that open field. Yeah, I used that.
Hold on, you mean the vacant land next to my parents' house? That's my grandfather's property.
Yep, that's the one. Bingo.
Okay, but I can't give you permission for that. It's not mine. It's my grandfather's land.
Then just let your grandpa know for me, would you? Just tell him that an old high school friend of yours left about 20 cars there and we'll pick them up in 3 days.
20 cars?
Yeah. We're heading off on a class reunion trip.
Class reunion? A trip?
Oh, right, not high school. It's my middle school reunion. I'm the organizer this year. Pretty impressive, right?
But 20 cars?
Yep, 20. We're all meeting up at the airport and flying to the destination. So I need a place for everyone to park their cars while we're gone. And then it hit me. Your family's empty lot is perfect. Close to the airport, totally unused, super convenient. You're seriously telling me you left 20 cars on my grandfather's land without asking anyone, and you expect me to just go along with it? Exactly. You don't even live there anymore, so what's the problem? It's just empty space. Anyway, I'm counting on you to let your grandpa know. I'd really appreciate it if he could, not tow them or anything. We'll be back in 3 days, tops. No, I can't help you with this. Why not? Just tell him. That's literally all I'm asking. One little favor. Because you should have asked for permission before using the land, not after. And I don't live nearby anymore. I moved. If you want permission, you need to contact him yourself. No can do. Why? Because I'm already on the plane. Wait, what? Yep, I'm texting you from the departure gate. We just boarded. Anyway, thanks in advance. You're a lifesaver, Jamie. Carly, what you're doing is not okay. You can't just dump cars on someone else's property without permission and expect it to magically work out. Oh, come on, Jamie. Don't be such a buzzkill. It's not like anyone's using that land. It's literally just sitting there. What difference does it make? It makes a huge difference. That land doesn't belong to you. And if anything happens, like damage, theft, whatever, you're making my grandfather liable for it. Don't overthink it. Nothing's gonna happen. We'll be back soon. The cars are fine. Relax. No, you don't get to tell me to relax. You made a decision that affects someone else's private property without asking permission, and now you're acting like it's my responsibility to clean up after you. Okay, now you're just being dramatic. I was just trying to help everyone out. It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. You didn't even have the decency to ask beforehand. You waited until you were on the plane to casually drop this on me like it's no biggie. Oh my God, Jamie, chill. It's 3 days. Why are you being so uptight? I thought you'd grown up, but you're still the same little rule stickler from high school. And you're still the same entitled attention seeker who thinks being loud means being right. Wow, okay, rude much? No, what's rude is trespassing on someone else's land, dumping 20 cars on it, and then telling me it's my job to make it okay. I said I'd move them in 3 days. What more do you want? How about, I don't know, basic respect, a common courtesy? A phone call before doing something that affects my family? Well, it's a little late for that now, isn't it? Anyway, I'll message you when we're back. Carly, don't do this. If you don't sort this out, we're going to have a real problem. This isn't a joke. Well, I'm not worried. You're too nice to cause trouble. Okay, gotta go. Flight's about to take off. Wish me bon voyage. Carly, wait. Bye. Mom, do you have a second? It's urgent. Oh, Jamie, what's the matter? It's the empty lot next to our house. Oh, what about it? There are like 20 cars parked there without permission. What? Cars? I'm out shopping right now, so I can't check on it at the moment. What about Grandpa? Is he home? At this time of day? He's probably at one of his meetings. Oh, this is bad. Wait a minute. Now that you mention it, I think that lot was supposed to be used this weekend. Wait, seriously? Yeah, your grandfather mentioned something about lending it out to someone over the holiday. Lending it to who? You know, his childhood friend. Oh, what is his name again? Don't tell me. Lucifer? Yes, that's the one. Oh no, that makes it so much worse. What's going on with this illegal parking mess? 20 cars? That's not even a little misunderstanding. That's a full-on event. Apparently, one of my high school classmates is organizing a reunion trip for their middle school friends. They're all flying out for it, and since the airport's relatively close, they decided to use the empty lot like it's a parking garage. Wait, what? Are you serious? Who just decides an empty lot is public parking? I figured if the lot wasn't in use, I could ask Grandpa and work something out. But of course, of all days, it had to overlap with the one day it's actually reserved. And for Lucifer, no less. That's really unfortunate timing. Yeah, and you know how strict Lucifer is, right? If he shows up and finds 20 random cars blocking his setup, he's going to blow a gasket. He'll definitely assume we've completely disregarded his request. This could end really badly if we don't fix it fast. All right, leave it to me. I'll get in touch with Grandpa right away and explain the situation before it spirals. Thank you. I'll try to track down the classmate who arranged all this and see if they can contact the drivers. Good. Make sure they move those cars immediately. If Lucifer arrives and sees that mess, it's not just going to be a bad look. It might turn into a full-on fight.
Tell me about it. Last time he was upset, he didn't speak to Grandpa for 3 years, and that was just over a forgotten birthday card.
Exactly. So let's not add this to the list. You make your calls, and I'll handle Grandpa.
Got it. Thanks, Mom.
Carly, you seriously need to move those cars, all of them, right now.
Huh?
Are you kidding? It's way too late for that. I'm literally on the plane already.
I just checked with my family. That empty lot, it's been officially loaned out to one of my grandfather's friends for the whole holiday weekend.
Wait, what?
So please, I am begging you, come back right now and have everyone move their cars.
No way. That's not how this works, Jamie. First come, first served. I claimed that lot first, so get used to it. That's how these things go.
You can't be serious. This is a real problem.
Oh, please. What's it for anyway? Let me guess. Some cute little neighborhood gathering for old folks to play gate ball or whatever. They can take a break for a few days. Let the seniors sip tea on the porch and chill in peace.
That's such a cruel way to talk about them.
And just so you know, if you try to tow any of those cars, you're gonna regret it. A lot of the people on this trip, total wild cards from back in middle school. If you pull something stupid, well, you know what could happen, don't you?
You think you can intimidate me into ignoring this? It doesn't work like that, Carly. I'm asking you seriously, please come back and move the cars before this gets worse.
Seriously? You're still going on about this? I'm in the middle of swapping stories with old friends, having a total nostalgia moment. And here you are, ruining the vibe. Give it a rest already.
Carly, you don't understand. This isn't just some casual situation. The person my grandfather loaned the lot to, it's bad. Like, really bad.
Oh, please. Don't tell me this is one of those, my grandpa's friend used to be a dangerous badass back in the day stories. That's hilarious.
No, this isn't some cute story. He's seriously intimidating. People still avoid him even now. This isn't the kind of guy you want to mess with, Carly. Please, I'm asking one last time. Just move the cars.
Bye-bye.
Carly, you can't just walk away from this. I am really in a bind here.
Carly, I'm begging you. Say something. You can't just ignore me now. Carly, don't do this. This is serious. God, you're so persistent. You know what? I am blocking you until this trip is over. Wait, Carly. Carly, don't you dare.
I'm blocking you for now. Unbelievable.
Jamie, what the hell is this? I can't move my car.
Hi, Carly.
Don't hi, Carly, me. What's going on with the entrance to the lot? How are we supposed to get our cars out?
What do you mean?
There's a whole row of traffic cones lined up like a barricade. So I tried to drive through and push them aside, but when I hit them, my car got wrecked.
Oh, yeah. About that.
Yeah? Why the hell were the cones that strong? Who fills traffic cones with concrete? Who even does that?
Well, I'm not at the scene, obviously, but I talked to my grandfather. He said his friend, the one using the lot this weekend, set those up.
What?
Yeah, concrete-filled traffic cones. Heavy enough that they can't be knocked over by the wind. Or a car, apparently.
And your grandpa was okay with that?
Of course, he was fully aware. He gave permission.
Unbelievable. What am I supposed to do about my car? Are you paying for the damage? You better cover the repair costs.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. Do you really think you're in any position to demand that?
Excuse me?
You illegally parked 20 cars in someone else's private lot. No permission, no notice, just dumped them there. Then you tried to force your way out and damaged your own vehicle. That's on you.
Are you serious right now? Do you know who you're talking to? The people on this reunion trip aren't exactly what you'd call law-abiding citizens, okay? We were a wild bunch back in middle school. You mess with us, things could get real ugly real fast.
Speaking of which, you're also looking at a $50,000 damage claim.
What?
Yeah, the friend my grandfather loaned the lot to, he owns a company. They were planning to hold a big holiday event there. But thanks to your little parking stunt, they had to scrap the entire setup.
What? But if they found another venue, what's the problem? No harm done, right? Sounds like an overreaction to me.
Oh, sure. Let me break it down for you. The new location wasn't free. They had to rent the land at the last minute, way more expensive. The event start time was delayed, which meant vendors lost business. Then there were last-minute announcements, flyers, social media ads, all rushed, all costly. And since the new site was further out, they had to rent buses and hire drivers to shuttle attendees. Add that to the logistical chaos and manpower costs, it all added up to $50,000. And guess what? You're the reason.
You've got to be kidding me. You're not actually planning to bill me for that.
Oh, you'll be getting a formal invoice soon.
You think you can scare me with some paperwork? You think this is over just because you've got some big shot friend in event planning? Let me ask you something. Do you know where my dad works?
Nope. Should I?
He's with the Lucifer Group. Ever heard of them? They're a major player in this area. Run the whole regional construction and land business. And the boss there, my dad's big brother figure. That guy's like royalty around here. So if someone tries to mess with his employee's daughter, they're basically asking for a world of pain. You sure you want to go down that road?
Oh, I see.
You get it now?
That's kind of awkward.
Awkward? What do you mean?
The man my grandfather loaned the lot to? That's Mr. Lucifer. You know, the head of the Lucifer Group.
What?
Yeah. So your dad is his subordinate? Small world.
Wait, no. No. You're lying.
I'm not. Mr. Lucifer's been close friends with my grandfather since they were kids. When I was growing up, he used to bring me snacks and little toys. He's actually super sweet when he's not in business mode.
No.
Sorry, I got carried away with the nostalgia. Anyway, back to your situation.
Jamie, this is bad. This is seriously, seriously bad.
Yeah, you should probably call your parents, like, now.
Wait, you're just leaving me like this?
What else do you expect?
I don't know. Help me out. Explain it to Mr. Lucifer or something. Tell him I didn't mean any harm, that it was a misunderstanding.
Why would I stick my neck out for you? You're the one who trespassed, blocked the lot, destroyed property, and tried to threaten me. You made this mess.
But...
$50,000, Carly. Good luck explaining that to Mr. Lucifer. Bye. Apparently, Carly had told everyone going on the trip that parking on the empty lot nearby was pre-approved and that she had already received permission. With her usual confidence and smugness, she reassured the group that there was no problem whatsoever. Everyone trusted her word, not thinking twice about it, but then disaster struck. A few weeks later, a notice arrived. A hefty $50,000 fine had been issued for illegal parking across the entire group. Apparently, the owner of the land had never given permission in the first place. Carly's little lie had just exploded into a massive problem. Instead of taking responsibility, she had the nerve to suggest that they all split the bill evenly. With a straight face, she proposed, "Well, since we all parked there together, it's only fair we split the cost." But that was the final straw. Her deception came to light instantly. No one had agreed to the parking on their own. It was all based on her claim that it was approved. The backlash was swift and merciless. Everyone turned on her. There were angry calls, messages filled with disbelief and betrayal, and some of the group even posted about it online. One by one, people started cutting ties with her. Friends she'd known for years blocked her, others publicly denounced her, and the few who hesitated were soon swayed by just how calculated her lie had been. By the end of the week, she was completely isolated. In the end, she had no choice but to take on the full $50,000 debt herself. There was no one willing to help. As for her father, he's an employee at Lucifer Group, a fairly well-known company. He wasn't fired, surprisingly, but rather than getting angry at Carly's humiliation bringing shame to the family name, he took it as a wake-up call. Out of gratitude to his company for not letting him go during such an embarrassing ordeal, he decided it was time to take serious action. He reached out to his boss, someone with real connections, and through that arranged for Carly to be placed in what's basically a rehabilitation boot camp. It's a live-in job, extremely demanding both physically and mentally, meant to reform spoiled and entitled young adults through hard labor and discipline. Since then, I've occasionally received messages from Carly. Pathetic little things like, please help me, I can't take it anymore, and why is this happening to me? But honestly, I feel nothing at this point. She created this mess. She lied, manipulated, and then tried to throw everyone else under the bus to save herself. I'm not about to play the savior now that the consequences are finally catching up to her. I haven't replied to any of her messages, and honestly, I think it's time I block her entirely. Coulson, do you have a moment?
Hey, Amanda. Yeah, what's up?
So, this is kind of sudden, but I'd like to go on a trip with a friend.
A trip?
Yeah, it'd be from this coming Saturday, 3 nights, 4 days.
That is kind of sudden.
Well, here's the thing. A couple I'm friends with had this trip planned, but something came up on the husband's end. Some urgent matter, and he can't go anymore. So they asked if I'd like to take his place.
Oh, I see. So you'd be going with the wife?
Exactly. She didn't want to go alone, and since the reservations were already made, she figured it'd be a waste to cancel everything. It'd be a girls' trip, just the two of us. They had everything booked already.
Where to?
Apparently the original plan was to go around Thunder Bay and Jacksonville. A bit of sightseeing, a bit of relaxing. They'd planned a route with a rental car and everything. Pretty flexible.
Sounds like a nice trip.
Right? So, given the sudden change of plans, I'd have to take Monday and Tuesday off from work. That's the part I wanted to run by you.
Well, it's not exactly our peak season right now. If it's not going to mess things up too much in your department and you've got things covered, I don't see why not. I mean, it's a good opportunity. You should go if you want to.
Really? You mean it?
Yeah, go for it.
Aw, I knew you'd say that. That's what I love about you. You're quick to make decisions and you don't make things unnecessarily complicated. Totally CEO behavior. Swift judgment, cool under pressure. Love that.
Now you're just buttering me up.
Come on, don't pretend it's not true. And hey, let's not forget, I am your employee and your wife. There has to be some perk to being married to the boss, right? Perks of being the CEO's wife?
Nah, let's not bring the CEO's wife card into this. This is a normal vacation request. Don't make it weird. Still, I'm glad you're getting a chance to do something spontaneous for once.
Thanks. Okay then. I'll just get the official okay from the department head and I'll tell my friends I'm in. Oh, and I should probably do a bit of shopping for the trip too. I mean, I don't have much time to prepare. I'll go after work today, pick up a few things.
Sounds like a plan. Just don't go overboard, all right?
I'll try. No promises, though. Shopping for a trip is half the fun.
Fair enough. Just be careful, okay? And enjoy yourself. You deserve a little break.
Thanks, I will. You're the best, Coulson. Coulson, good morning. Sorry I left without saying anything. The meeting time was so early, I didn't want to wake you.
Hey, no worries. I saw the note you left on the table in the living room. Still, I gotta say, it's rare to see you up and out before the sun. My little sleepyhead actually beat the alarm clock for once.
Ugh, don't tease me. I can wake up when I really have to, you know. I'm not always a lazy lump.
Relax, I'm just messing with you. Saw you on the bus already?
Yeah, just got settled in a little while ago. We're munching on the bento boxes we grabbed for lunch.
Nice. What'd you get?
I got a salmon and egg combo. Simple but solid. My friend got a pork cutlet sandwich, and we're sharing a few sides, too.
Sounds like a good start to the trip. How's the mood? Everyone excited?
Oh, totally. Everyone's chattering and passing snacks around like kids on a field trip. There's a lot of energy for this early in the morning.
That's good. It'll make the long ride feel shorter.
Yeah, it already feels like the time's flying by. I think I needed this more than I realized. Just a break from everything.
You've been working hard. You deserve some time to unwind. Don't think about the office. Don't check emails. Just relax, take in the views, eat good food, laugh too loud, all of it.
Aw, you're being way too sweet for this early in the day. Who are you and what did you do with Coulson?
Hey, I could be sweet occasionally.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll try not to spam you with too many updates, but I'll definitely send some photos if we come across anything fun.
Please do. I want to see the ridiculous souvenir shops and weird roadside food you always find.
You know I have a talent for that. Okay, I'll keep you posted. And don't forget to eat something decent today, all right?
Yes, Mom.
I mean it. No skipping lunch just because I'm not there to nag you in person.
I'll be fine, but thanks. You go have fun and don't worry about me.
I'll try. All right, the bus is starting to move again. We're officially on the road now.
Drive safe. Well, ride safe, I guess. Talk to you later.
Yep, I'll message you when we get to our first stop. Love you.
Love you too. Have fun, Amanda.
Coulson, sorry to bother you while you're out. There's something I urgently need to confirm with you.
Sure, what's going on?
It's regarding the company credit card you're currently using.
Is there a problem with it?
Well, when I arrived at the office earlier this morning, I checked the usage notifications as usual, and I noticed something a bit alarming. Over the course of this past weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the card shows charges totaling around $10,000.
$10,000? That can't be right, are you sure?
Yes, the charges came through in multiple transactions, all within that time frame. Given how unusually high the total is, I wanted to check in with you immediately.
That's not ringing any bells. I don't remember making any purchases anywhere near that amount.
I figured as much. And while it is the month your card is due for renewal, that shouldn't lead to this kind of expenditure. There aren't any automatic fees tied to this renewal that would explain this.
Oh, right. This was the renewal month, wasn't it?
Yes, that's correct. The new card was delivered last week. It's still in the office safe, untouched. From what I can tell, you've still been using the older card.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to switch them out. My mistake.
Not to worry, it happens. Still, just to be on the safe side, I recommend we proceed with stopping the old card immediately. It's likely been compromised.
Yes, I agree. Please go ahead and have it suspended.
Understood. I'll get on the phone with the provider right away. Once it's officially suspended, I'll also request a transaction breakdown so we can start identifying exactly where the charges came from. If it's fraud, we'll need documentation.
Appreciate it. Sorry for the trouble.
No trouble at all. It's part of the job. Just glad we caught it early. These things can spiral fast if left unchecked.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you also email me a list of the transactions when you get them? I want to see if any of it looks familiar.
Of course. I'll forward everything as soon as I have it. And once the suspension is confirmed, I'll prepare the paperwork for the reimbursement claim as well.
Thanks, and I'll switch to the new card as soon as I'm back in the office.
No rush, but please do so at your earliest convenience. Until then, I'd suggest avoiding any large purchases, just in case anything else is still linked to the old card.
Got it. I'll keep it minimal. Thanks again for the quick response.
Anytime, Coulson. I'll keep you updated as I hear back from the bank.
Sounds good. Talk soon.
The card cancellation process has been completed.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Sorry to trouble you with this on top of everything.
That's quite all right. No trouble at all. So, Coulson, I've just finished reviewing the detailed usage history of the card, and I thought I should inform you right away.
Okay, what did you find?
It appears that most of the charges were made in Thunder Bay and Jeffersonville.
Thunder Bay and Jeffersonville? Wait, seriously?
Yes. Do those locations sound familiar to you?
They do, yeah. Actually, those are the exact destinations Amanda mentioned for her trip.
I see. She did take leave for today and tomorrow, didn't she? She mentioned she'd be traveling with a friend.
Right. I think what probably happened is she must have taken the card from my wallet. A couple days ago, she came along with me on a supply run for the office. I had a bunch of things to carry, so she offered to help out. She might have seen me input the PIN number when I paid for everything.
I understand.
It's my fault, really. I didn't think much of it at the time, but I'll get in touch with her now and figure out what's going on.
If I may, Coulson, before you call her directly, it might be best to finish reviewing the transaction details first.
Huh? Why do you say that?
I apologize if I'm overstepping, but based on the store names, hotel bookings, and general activity, you might be able to get a clearer picture of exactly what your wife has been doing while away.
What she's doing?
Yes, and to be honest, some of the charges do seem questionable. Not just in terms of price, but in terms of purpose. I don't believe the purchases were simply for sightseeing or meals.
So you're saying this trip might not be what she told me it was?
I'd rather not speculate, but I do think it's worth going over the details before making that call, just so you're prepared.
Got it. Thanks. I appreciate you being straight with me.
Of course, let me know once you've reviewed the data. I can forward everything in a secured file if that's easier.
Yeah, please do that. And again, thanks for handling this so quickly and carefully.
Naturally, I'll send it over right away. Let me know if you need anything else.
Will do. Hey, Amanda.
Oh, Coulson, perfect timing. You're just the person I needed.
Huh?
I've been having trouble using your credit card.
You knowingly used my credit card?
Yeah, of course I did. So I was checking out of the hotel just now, right? And I went to pay for some extra charges that came up, but then they said the card was declined. Apparently, it's no longer active?
So what did you do?
Well, one of the friends I was with ended up covering the bill by withdrawing some cash from the bank, but still it's weird, right? I was using it fine up until yesterday. What's going on?
First of all, that's not even my personal card, it's the company's.
Yeah, I know that.
Excuse me? You knew and still used it?
Of course, it's a company credit card under the name of the CEO, which is you. I figured if it's tied to the company, everything I spend would go through as business expenses. I mean, isn't that amazing? Free travel, free shopping. I already racked up over $10,000 on it. But now today, suddenly it's not working, so what's the deal?
You seriously don't get it? That card expired yesterday.
What?
Yeah, the month just turned over. This is the renewal month for the card.
Wait, are you serious?
Check the expiration date on the card. Look closely.
You're right. It says it expired last month.
I figured something like this might happen, so I also had the card suspended just to be safe.
You what? Are you serious? If you did that, then of course I can't use it anymore.
You shouldn't have been using it in the first place. It's a company credit card. You used it for a personal trip.
What's the big deal? That card is under your name as the CEO, and I'm your wife. The CEO's wife. Doesn't that mean I should be able to use the company funds too, as long as it's through your card?
Are you hearing yourself right now? Company money is company money, not personal funds. Even as CEO, I can't just spend it freely on whatever I want.
Excuse me?
It's basic logic. How do you not understand this?
Then why do you carry it around all the time? That makes it look like you use it whenever you want.
Because my job involves a lot of external meetings and business trips. Expenses pop up outside the office all the time, and the card is for covering those costs. Plus, everything I spend gets checked and reviewed by the finance staff. If anything looks questionable or can't be counted as a business expense, I have to pay it back out of my own pocket.
Wait, really?
Yeah! And usually the card stays at the office. The only reason I brought it home on Friday was because I had to head straight to a client meeting this morning. I didn't realize the renewal month had rolled over and accidentally brought the old card.
So that means I grabbed the wrong card and took it with me?
Exactly. And let's be clear, what you did, that's unauthorized use of a company credit card.
What?
On top of that, what you did counts as embezzlement. You used company funds without permission.
You're kidding me.
Look, I'll take responsibility for not keeping the card more secure. I'll be reporting this as poor card management on my part, but I'm not letting this go. I'm not calling the cops, but I will be expecting the full $10,000 you spent to be reimbursed personally.
What? But I'm your wife. I'm the CEO's wife.
That has nothing to do with it. And just so you know, I'm divorcing you.
What did you just say? We've only been married for 6 months.
You've been cheating on me with Maiden the sales manager, haven't you?
What?
Maiden conveniently took the same 2 days off as you, and turns out you both went off on this little vacation together.
That's ridiculous. What makes you think that?
First off, the credit card history. You spent a ton at high-end men's boutiques, and then there was a stay at that questionable hotel.
That's just circumstantial.
Well, unfortunately for you, an employee came forward and reported you.
Wait, someone saw us?
Apparently, some staff noticed the two of you sneaking into conference rooms and storage areas whenever I was out of the office. They said you were getting pretty cozy.
No way. Someone really saw all that?
It was already a rumor around the office. I had the internal security team check the surveillance footage. They confirmed it. Multiple incidents, all caught on camera.
I can't believe this.
Believe it? So when you get back, be ready. You're gonna face the consequences. After cutting their trip short, the two of them returned home separately, each walking into their own homes under a heavy, funeral-like mood. The air was thick with silence, regret, and the weight of their actions. Naturally, I demanded repayment for all the charges they'd racked up on my credit card, and I also filed a claim for emotional damages due to the affair. Since our marriage had lasted less than a year, the compensation I requested wasn't particularly large. However, things were different on Maiden's side. Because he was already married, he and my ex ended up being sued by his wife as well. All in all, between the two of them, they were slapped with a combined total of around $60,000 in damages. I heard they had to take out loans just to cover it all. That said, neither of them managed to escape the consequences professionally. Both were dismissed from their jobs with disciplinary action, as expected. Now, from what I've gathered, they're stuck in a grueling routine, juggling multiple part-time jobs, working around the clock just to stay afloat. It's not an easy life, and frankly, I don't pity them. Actions have consequences, and this is the bed they made. As for me, I stepped forward as CEO and took full responsibility in front of my employees. I didn't sugarcoat what happened. I explained the situation honestly, issued a formal apology, and promised to review and reinforce our internal policies. We're now in the middle of restructuring and reinforcing our company's professional boundaries and support systems. This has been a harsh lesson, but I'm determined not to let something like this happen again. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Wade, it's Vivi. Good evening.
Vivian, good evening. I'm done with work already, but is there something urgent you need to discuss?
Oh, come on. You should know by now that when I'm calling this late, it's definitely not about work.
Then what is it?
How about we go out for dinner now?
Now?
Yes.
Well, I've already gotten home and I've had dinner with my wife and kids.
Oh, you ate with your wife already?
Of course. When work ends, I go home and we have dinner together, chatting and enjoying each other's company. That's not a rare thing to do. It's just part of the daily routine. I don't think there's anything surprising about that.
But, Wade, you'd like to have dinner with me, right?
Huh? Why would I?
Because men like you, around your age, must like young and cute new employees like me, right?
Well, I suppose it depends on the person.
So that means you'd like to have dinner with me, right?
I never said anything like that.
It's okay. You don't have to be shy. I know it's tough having to hide your true feelings and live by social standards because of your wife. But when we're alone, you won't have to think about that. Feel free to just let your instincts take over.
I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but please refrain from making such bold statements.
Of course. I'll be careful when we're in front of everyone. After all, the company trip is coming up soon, right? Wade, it's the company trip starting today. I can't wait for the hot springs.
Good morning. Vivian?
Call me Vivi.
Could you please stop adding heart emojis when you message me?
Huh? Why? What's the problem?
Because, obviously, we're not in the kind of relationship where that's appropriate.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me. Your wife saw one of my messages?
What?
That's awful. Oh no, I didn't mean to get you in trouble. But then again, if she's already found out, maybe we don't need to hide anything anymore. Maybe it's time we just come clean and show the world how in love we are.
Excuse me, what are you even talking about? We're not in that kind of relationship, and I don't recall anything ever happening between us to suggest otherwise.
Come on, Wade, you don't need to pretend anymore. There's no reason to cover things up now, right?
There's nothing to cover up at all. I don't know what fantasy you're living in, but none of this is real.
Oh, I just had the best idea. We're going to be together on this company trip, right? Let's make it the most romantic getaway ever.
What?
You're such a popular guy, Wade. I think it's time we made it crystal clear to everyone that you're already taken. That you belong to me.
Vivian, seriously, let me say this again so there's no misunderstanding. We are not in any sort of romantic relationship. We never have been, and we never will be.
Oh, Wade, you're just why, aren't you? That's so cute. I love that about you.
Enough already! This trip is a professional event organized to help colleagues bond as a team. It's not some excuse for fantasy roleplay or whatever game you're trying to play. Please stop misinterpreting everything and don't behave in a way that disrupts the team or creates discomfort for others.
Okay, let's deepen our team bonding and our love connection, too.
Wade, do you have a moment? Hey, Cedric, yeah, what's up? You look like you've been having a rough time. I'm really sorry. I know I've caused a bit of a scene. Don't worry about it. Everyone is aware that Vivian's been bothering you one-sidedly. We also know you're a devoted husband. There's no misunderstanding on that front. Nobody thinks anything's going on. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Still, I feel like I haven't been able to handle it properly. No matter what I say to her, she just twists it into something else entirely. I honestly don't know what to do anymore. Yeah, it shows. She's been sticking to you like glue on the bus ride. Then during the sightseeing, it was like she couldn't keep her hands off you. And when someone tried to intervene or even hint at giving you space, she snapped, completely lost it, screaming in front of everyone. I know. At this point, I'm seriously concerned this is going to affect my actual work. It's not just awkward, it's becoming a liability. You're right. Actually, we were just talking about this upstairs with the executive director and the department head. You're not the only one concerned. I'm really sorry for the trouble I've caused. Wait, don't apologize. This isn't your fault. You're the one dealing with the harassment. By the way, are you alone right now? Yes, thankfully. One of the women from our section managed to coax Vivian out of the room with a clever excuse. I've finally got a moment to breathe in peace here. Good, that's what I hoped. Sorry to disturb you during your rare quiet moment, but could you come up to the restaurant on the top floor? The restaurant? Yeah, there are some people here who've asked to speak with you. Wait, people came all the way out here? During the company trip? They're connected to Vivian. What? Yeah, I was surprised myself. But what they had to say could actually be the breakthrough we've been looking for. This might be our chance to finally resolve everything. Are you serious? This could really be it? I think so, but you should hear what they have to say directly. It's important. Right, got it. I'll head up right away.
Wade, good morning! Jeez, I really thought we were going to spend the night together yesterday. I even asked my roommate if she'd switch rooms with the manager, but she was so stubborn and refused to budge. I was so lonely, totally heartbroken, you know. Boo-hoo.
Vivian, it should have been obvious that no one was going to switch rooms. My roommate is another male employee, and this is a company-sponsored trip. You do realize we can't have men and women sharing rooms, company policy, basic decency, all of it.
Oh, right. I guess we'd be fine sharing a room, but the person I tried to switch with would have been in hot water. Oopsie, my bad.
Let me be perfectly clear. I have zero intention of sharing a room with you. Not now, not ever.
But you might just change your mind when you hear what I found out.
I'm afraid to ask. What is it?
So, I asked the tour guide and the trip organizers yesterday, and they said something really interesting. Turns out it's totally okay to split off and do our own thing. Like, personally just leave the group and go off on our own. They said that after that point, it's all self-responsibility and we're not their concern anymore.
And you're telling me this because...
Let's go to the mixed bath together, Wade, just the two of us.
Excuse me?
After today's sightseeing is done, come back to this hotel, okay?
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I've already told the trip organizers that you and I will be ending the company trip early, doing our own little private, local dismissal. So we'll stay here another night, just the two of us. Romantic, right?
Have you completely lost it?
Let's enjoy the rest of this trip together, Wade. Let's show everyone just how madly in love we are.
Unfortunately for you, I've already been assigned to accompany the department head today.
Wait, what?
We'll be doing separate activities. I won't be joining the group tour today, or you.
No way. Are you serious?
I'm afraid I am. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, fine. I guess I have no choice. I'll just have to tolerate being apart from you for a little while. But that's okay. Tonight we'll have the whole night to ourselves again, just the two of us, no interruptions. I'll be waiting. Wade, I'm back at the hotel now. You should be done with your meeting with the department head by now, right?
I'm already on the bus heading back.
Huh? What are you talking about? Tonight was supposed to be our night, remember? You promised we'd finally be together.
I don't recall ever saying anything like that.
Oh, come on, quit joking. You're such a tease sometimes. Now hurry back here, okay? Just come up with some excuse. Say you forgot something, whatever. I even booked a special room with a private open-air hot spring just for us.
What?
Yep, that's right. A private outdoor bath just for this room. Which means you and I can soak together, no interruptions. And if you're feeling tense, I'll scrub your back for you. Sounds nice, doesn't it, Mr. Section Chief?
Wait a minute, weren't you supposed to be staying with your fiancé tonight?
What?
You mentioned him earlier, that you'd be meeting him later tonight after dinner, that you were gonna stay together. Was that a lie?
That was before. But then you started being so sweet to me again today, and I realized I can't lie to myself anymore. It's you I really want to be with, Wade. Can't compare to you, not even close.
Vivian, stop! This is getting out of hand! We are not in a relationship! There is no secret affection between us! You've built up this entire fantasy in your head, and now you're acting on it as if it's real!
It is real. To me, it is. I feel like when I look at you, when you speak to me, when we're near each other, you can't deny that connection.
I absolutely can, because it doesn't exist! You've made it up entirely! And now you're pushing boundaries and putting me and everyone else into deeply uncomfortable situations.
So what, you're just going to pretend none of this means anything, even after everything we've shared?
Vivian, the only thing we've shared is a workplace. That's it! And I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. I suggest you speak with HR when we're back at the office. I've already logged everything.
You're serious?
Dead serious. This ends now.
Wade! Why? There was a knock at the door. I thought it was you, but it was Max. And not just Max, his parents were with him.
Yes, because you're supposed to be staying in that room with your fiancé, Max. Isn't that right?
Wait, what?
I heard you and Max had an argument, and so, what, your way of getting back at him was to cling to me the entire trip?
No, that's not it.
But isn't it? Let's be honest here. You tried to make him jealous, and in the process, you dragged me into something I had nothing to do with.
That's not true. I didn't mean to.
It's not just unprofessional, Vivian. It's reckless. Dragging a married man into your relationship drama? I have a wife. I have children. This isn't a game to me.
You don't understand. That's not what I wanted.
Well, it's what happened. And now Max, your fiancé, thinks I've been sneaking around with you. His parents think that too. You've turned this entire situation into something humiliating for everyone involved.
I didn't mean for it to go this far. Wait, please. I fell for you the moment I joined this company. From the very beginning, I admired you so much I couldn't help it.
You don't need to say any more. Seriously, stop.
But
Vivian, it's over. Whatever fantasy you built in your head, it ends here. You still have a chance to make things right with Max. Go do that, because I'm leaving. I'm getting on the bus and going home with the rest of the team.
Please, wait, just listen.
There's nothing left to say. Go fix your relationship. And for what it's worth, good luck. I hope you're happy.
Wade!
Take care of yourself. Vivian joined the company just 3 months ago. Honestly, it feels like she was here much longer. Not because of productivity or connection, but because every single day was emotionally draining. It was like living in a state of quiet panic. She carried this energy that unsettled the whole office. On the surface, she was polite, cheerful, even sweet. But beneath that, there was always something off. Something in her gaze, her tone, her laugh. It never felt right. At first, I thought I was imagining things. Maybe she was just awkward or overly friendly. But the small, strange behaviors started piling up. She'd casually ask about my kids, how old they were, what school they went to, what our weekend plans were. Not the kind of friendly interest a coworker shows, but something more invasive. She brought in homemade lunches and offered them to me every day, even when I declined. Once I caught her staring at my family photo on my desk for a little too long. That's when I knew this wasn't just me overthinking. The whole situation escalated quickly. She'd show up in the break room when I was there alone. She started bringing me coffee just the way I liked it without ever asking me how I liked it. Notes began appearing on my desk, always unsigned but clearly from her. Sweet on the surface, hope your day is as great as your smile, but deeply uncomfortable when you know the sender doesn't respect the line between professional and personal. Then the incident that changed everything. We were on an employee retreat, something simple at a hotel not far from the city. Just a few days of bonding and relaxation. But on the second day, completely out of nowhere, Vivian's fiancé and both his parents appeared at the hotel lobby. No one expected them. I didn't even know she had a fiancé. The tension in that lobby could be cut with a knife. Her fiancé's mother, I later learned, is a very traditional and extremely strict woman, and she was furious. As it turned out, Vivian had been trying to escape the pressure from her fiancé's family. According to our company president, who's seen more than his share of drama over the years, Vivian had grown tired of the conservative expectations her fiancé's family placed on her. In some twisted logic, she thought jumping ship and latching onto someone else, me, would solve everything. Why she thought a married man with kids would ever be a viable option is something only she knows. The confrontation was intense. Vivian was mortified, her fiancé was betrayed, and me? I was just glad someone else had finally stepped in and brought it all to light. After the incident, Vivian resigned from her position. She didn't even say goodbye. It was a silent exit, but nobody mourned. The atmosphere at work changed immediately. It was like a dark cloud had lifted and people could laugh freely again. We didn't realize just how tense things had become until the tension was gone. But the final twist came days later. I received a message from an unknown number. The name wasn't saved in my phone, but I recognized the style instantly. Let your love warm my heart like a hot spring. I stared at it, not sure if I should laugh, cringe, or just throw my phone across the room. There was no name, no explanation. Just that sentence, like some deranged piece of bad poetry. I showed it to my wife, who raised an eyebrow and said, "Block her." And that's exactly what I did. That was the last I ever heard from Vivian. Apparently, she's now living with her fiancé's family, not by choice from what I've gathered. Word is she's having a rough time adjusting. Strict curfews, constant supervision, no personal phone access. A far cry from the flirty, free-spirited image she tried to project in the office. Maybe it's what she needs, or maybe it's karma catching up. Either way, she's no longer my problem. And for the first time in months, I'm finally at peace. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.